Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Elizabeth Kennedy Stadium in Broomfield, Colorado, where today the visiting Arvada West Wildcats will tilt with the hometown Stanley Lake Gators. Good afternoon again, everybody. I'm Matt Cook along with Eric Robinson. Amateur Sports Video on hand to bring you the action from today's game. And it was definitely a windy and blustery day. Boy, the wind is really just whipping through here. You can see the trees in the background, and let's see if that has any effect on the outcome of the ball game. The Wildcats will get the ball first. Really a beautiful day if it wasn't for the wind. Nice and sunny. And of course, as I mentioned, we are at Elizabeth Kennedy Stadium in Broomfield, Colorado. All right, we're ready to go to work now. Number 3 for the Gators. That's Jesse Kinzer. He will tee it up and kick it off. And back deep are Pyatt and Duran. And of course, with the wind, he will have to have it held for him. And this kick will go out of bounds. Pyatt was a man over there. That's an illegal procedure call on the Gators. They West had the opportunity to have the Gators re-kick it, or they can take the ball at the 35, and that's what they will do. The starters for the Wildcats go like this. Across the front line, it's Root, Seek, Guthrie, Kim, and Andrade. Of course, Cutlip is the quarterback as Nelson gets the carry. Nelson and Krako are the running backs. And then Craighead, Pyatt, Nelson, Duran are the wides.
Nelson good for about 5 up the middle. Second 5 to the 40-yard line.
So Nelson picks up 5 on first down. Eric Nelson, the running back for the Wildcats. High formation. They got Nelson a good 7 yards behind quarterback Cutlip as Nelson gets the carry. Nelson out near first down yardage.
Good for first down up the middle.
And that's good for the first. Of course, the Gators in the Navy headgear, Navy jerseys, Navy pants. And the Wildcats in the purple headgear, the white jerseys, and the purple pants. And the Wildcats coming off that big win last week against Columbine and look to continue their battles here in the Jeffco as they take on Stanley Lake. Cutlip settles I formation, split top and bottom for him. First down. Now they bring number 89, Craighead, checks that that's John Loringer in motion. Play action. Cutlip wants to pass. Cutlip under pressure. He avoids it. Cutlip's going to keep. Cutlip heads upfield. Cutlip has a good gain outside. Finally hit hard. But he picked up about 7. That was number 1. Josh Englert coming up and making the tackle for Cutlip on Cutlip. And of course, Cutlip back wearing his customary number 7. Last week he sported the number 9 jersey. So whatever demons, voodoo, or whatever he had to do to expunge the bad stuff from the jersey, he's done so apparently. And he's back to wearing lucky number 7. Pyatt and Craighead will be the wides, top and bottom. They'll keep the I formation of Krako and Nelson behind Cutlip. Krako this time on the carry. Krako, big move. Nice job by the O-line up front, and Krako just kept the pile moving. I tell you what, number 70, Don Root, was blocking at least 5 yards downfield, and that's good for the first. So the Wildcats coming right out, taking it right to the Gators. The Gators on the year are 3 up and 3 down, 1 and 2 in the league. And of course the Wildcats 4 up, 2 down, and 1 on 1 in the league. Cutlip under center, takes a look at the Gator D. He's got the ball, wants to pass, going up top, great protection. Got a man downfield, it's Pyatt. Hopping around, no, incomplete. Pyatt covered down there by Englert that time. Pyatt, of course, had that huge game last week, was the Amateur Sports Video MVP of the game for that huge game he had against the Columbine Rebels. Checking into the ball game now is Duran, along with number 84, Craighead. They've got the play, and they will send Craighead to the bottom of your screen and number 81, Phillips, up top. And then now they'll split the backs behind Cutlip. And Cutlip wants play action, rolling, looking, has some pressure, he avoids it, fires, got a man. And through the hands of Duran, he was covered by number 27, Wayne Rousseau. Boy, a nice job on that last pass play by Greg Seek, coming back and delivering a good block for Cutlip, giving him a few extra seconds to find Duran. Third down now. They're going to run draw. Nelson's got it. Nelson will get no further than about 2-yard loss. Is number 34, Mike Raines, makes the play. He was not fooled by the draw at all. So Englert and number 6, Guy Sharp, will go back deep. Slanky with the punt for the Wildcats. And that ball is now finally touched down by the Wildcats. So here come the Gators now. Number 3 is the quarterback, and that is Jesse Kinzer. Kinzer under center. He's got 4 wides in the pattern, lone back. Kinzer's going to keep it. Kinzer will get ahead for a pickup of about 7. He will be tackled by number 98. Actually, 50, number Palmer had the tackle that time. Kinzer on the year, 27 attempts, actually he rushed 27 times for 278 yards, so they do run him a lot. And then he's 34 of 81, 411, 3 touchdowns. He's also kicked a field goal and converted a 2-point play. So Kinzer kind of does it all for the Gators. 3 wides to the bottom now for Kinzer. Kinzer rolling out, he's going to pitch. That's number 31, Chris. And DeCamo has 4 TDs on the year, or 9 TDs on the year. And he's got a 2-point conversion, so he's their big scorer. Third down now, let's call it 6 coming up for the Gators. Kinzer with the I formation behind him. Wildcats see the draw, and they sniff it out pretty well. Flora makes the tackle. 4th and 2 now. Let's see. The Gators probably will punt it away. Rousseau will do the punting, and he will do so to Pyatt and Duran, who are back deep for the Wildcats. Snap is good. Rousseau puts the foot into it. Big kick will carry to Duran at the, let's call it the 10-yard line. The wind has blown all the yard markers over, and there are no numbers on the field, so we will be guesstimating as best we can on the yardage down in distance for you. As the Wildcats spread the formation, whistles though. So the officials ready to work now. Get things set up the way they want. First down for the Wildcats. Cutlip under center. Cutlip on the long count. Cutlip wants to pass, fires it, has it caught. And that is number 84, Craighead, Jeremy Craighead. So here's the book on Cutlip so far this year. He's made 100 completions out of 157 attempts for 1,570 yards. That gives him 18 touchdowns. He's been picked off 4 times and a passer rating of 127.3. So whatever that means. I'm sure it means good things, though, as Cutlip now on second down. Cutlip wants to pass again. He's got Duran. Duran has it. Duran heads upfield. Duran is tackled by number 1, Englert. But Duran picks up good yardage and the first down for the Wildcats. And, of course, Duran, the sophomore, 5'9", 160. Pyatt will come to the bottom. Duran will go up top with Craighead and Phillips to give Cutlip trips to that side. Nelson is the lone back. Cutlip settles under center, takes a look at the D's, got the snap, quick pass up top. It's too long for Duran. They were looking to get it to Duran on first down, just a little quick hitter, and could not do it. He was covered by Brandon Bauman for the Gators. Cutlip settles under center. Long count again. Cutlip pumps once, fires under pressure. No, avoids the pressure. Still avoiding pressure. Fires, finds a man. Believe it or not, Brad Pyatt. Pyatt's going to turn it into a good gain. First down, goodbye. Up the sidelines he goes. One man to beat. Touchdown, Brad Pyatt. Oh, my goodness. Brad Pyatt does what every good receiver does, and that is come back to his quarterback when he sees he's in trouble. And boy, oh boy, did he make it happen. Jacques Malot now on to attempt the PAT. He'll kick out of Chase Campbell's hold. And the Gators blocked that one. Number 6 coming from the outside for the Gators is Guy Sharp, and he blocked it. So the score will stay 6-0. A West on top here at Broomfield, or no, actually Elizabeth Kennedy Stadium in Broomfield. The Gators will put 3 deep guys back. That's Englert, Sharp, and Braden Forsythe. And Malot, of course, will do the kicking from the 40-yard line. Wildcats on top, 6-0 first quarter. Amateur Sports Video bringing you Wildcat football. As the ball bounces around, and now it's bobble. Now it's handled by Sharp, and Sharp gets ahead for a couple. Duran on the tackle. Actually, I think Don Reese actually made the tackle that time. So the defensive starters for the Wildcats go like this. It's Wunderlich, Mayer, Palmer, and Merlez on the line. And then your linebackers, Lucas, Flora, number 10, Campbell, and then Duran and Pyatt are your wide receivers. Jason Lucas, the other linebacker, and then number 24, Jesse Brannon, rounds out the defensive backfield. And now the Gators bring it up. Second and about 3, let's call it. Engler, check that. Kinzer hands it off to. Defensive play is by number 39, David Borcher. Borcher makes the tackle. And it'll be 3rd and 2 now as the Gators not able to pick up any yardage that time. Big 3rd down for the Gators here now. They hand it to number 31, and that is Chris DiGiacomo. And he picks up the first. Pick up 6 on the play. So Kinzer breaks the huddle, brings them up. He'll have 3 wide receivers in the pattern, 2 up top, 1 to the bottom. And he'll also have the I formation behind him. The Wildcats stay in their base, Steve. And they hand it off to Englert. Englert gets outside. I think they're going to get Lucas for the face mask. So that'll tack on 15 yards to the end of that run and make it an automatic first down. Kinzer under center again. He's going to hand it off to Englert. Englert bangs it ahead for a couple. Tackled by Mayer. So second down coming up for the Wildcats. And this is the kind of game that gives the Wildcats coaching staff just fits, because this is a team that the Wildcats should handle and handle easily. But, a down week after the big game, the Columbine last week, and maybe you're worried your team comes out a little bit flat, but see what the Wildcats do here. Englert has the call. Englert slips down, and then Mayer makes the tackle. I'm going to call him down, no fumble.
4 on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 9 situation. 44-yard line.
So 3rd down and 9 now, and Gators got a lot of work to do here. Kinzer will settle under center, I formation, 3 wides in the pattern. Kinzer bobbles it around. He gets it back, I believe, but obviously no gain on that. Good penetration from the outside by Mayer again. So there are Pyatt and Duran, and they will be the deep guys for the Wildcats. Snap is good, punts away. Pyatt's got some room to run. Handles it at about the 15, I believe. Heads upfield, has some blocks. Still heading upfield. And finally wrangled down. A big tackle there by number 34. Mike Raines on the tackle that time of Brad Pyatt. So Cutlip now, and the Wildcats go to work. He'll have the I formation behind him. They're going to hand it off to Nelson. Nelson getting outside. Got Krako lead blocking for him. Nelson breaks one tackle and gets ahead for about 4 yards to bring up 2nd and 6. Good pursuit by the Gators that time.
Get on the play, Brandon Bauman, along with number 27, Wayne Rousseau, and Jorge Sanrico. 76, Orlando ball. 21-yard line.
And as you can see, the wind really moving out here. And right now, the Wildcats having to throw right into the teeth of it. And that's maybe why we're seeing a little bit more run-oriented offense here, as Nelson carries the ball again, gets ahead for another 4 yards. Let's call it 3rd and 2 now, coming up for the Wildcats. So Nelson now on the year, 81 carries, 531, but a gaudy 6.6 yard average. And he has also received 23 passes for 187 yards. He's got 5 touchdowns receiving through the air. Well, obviously through the air. That's the only way you can get a touchdown receiving. So I formation. Now they bring Nelson out in the pattern. Krako, the lone back behind Cutlip. Krako will get it. Krako comes back. And that should be good for the first. Jim Krako, the number 29, the junior running back, 5'9", 185. He's a tough kid, really hard-nosed, and they like to get him the ball in short yardage situations. Time almost gone here in the first quarter. A-West on top, 6-0. And they're going to let it go down, I believe. No, now they will wind it. See if they can't get a couple more plays off here. Cutlip's got the play from the sidelines, breaks the huddle, and here they come. I formation again, wides top and bottom. Cutlip wants to pass this time. Cutlip goes way downfield. He's got a man down there, too long, though. Intended receiver was Craighead. He was covered by Englert that time. So that'll bring up second down now. Now they split the backs behind Cutler. Kind of an offset I formation. Going to pitch it to Nelson. No, they're coming back with a reverse. Pyatt got some room to run, got some blocking, picks up the first down, keeps his feet, keeps driving ahead. Boy, Brad Pyatt, I really like this guy. He's got a lot of heart, just does not give up, and just refuses to give anything to the opposition. All right, as the second period begins, the Wildcats near midfield, a 6-0 lead on the hometown Gators. We are in Broomfield, Colorado, Elizabeth Kennedy Stadium. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. Cutler back, he wants to pass, trying to set up a screen. He does. It's to Nelson. Nelson gets ahead for about 2, tackled by number 73 for the Gators. And that is Jorge Sansarico. Second down and about 8 now. The screenplay didn't fool the Gators that time. Cutler gets the people in the right positions for the formation. And he's back. He's under some pressure. And this time he's going to go down. Number 44 came unblocked. Lucas Fessler. And he came unblocked and got to Cutler. So now that'll put the ball at the 46. Third down now in a bunch for the Wildcats. Need about 12 yards here. Cutler will keep Nelson in the backfield with him. Everybody else in the pattern. Cutler back, looking. Now he's going to fire it. He's got it to Phillips. Phillips well covered, though, by number 6, Sharp. So that'll bring up fourth down, and we will see Slanky come on to kick it away. Slanky will get the snap and put the punt away. Long punt over the head and will carry the end zone. Gators will take over first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They trail 6-0 to the Gators. They've got the ball back. Kinzer now hands it off to number 31, who gets wrapped up by Mayer. So Dan Mayer right now being an early candidate for the Amateur Sports Video MVP. And, of course, we picked those MVPs both offensively and defensively. And right now Mayer has been in a bunch of tackles. The penalty, in addition to the loss of yardage, will go against the Gators. They're backed up to their own 5-yard line now. Kinzer will hand it off to Giacomo on the draw. Only about a 2-yard pickup that time.
Second 18 from the 12-yard line.
Excuse me. Whew. All that wind and dust and stuff is really blowing around out here. And Kinzer now ready to go to work as he's got a bunch in front of him now. Third down for the Gators. Long count by Kinzer. He wants to pass. He's going to swing it out. Incomplete to number 22, Brett Petkovich. And really didn't have much of a chance there. That'll bring up fourth down now. And Kinzer wants to go for it. Going up top. He's got a man down there. It's going to be picked coming the other way, though. That's Duran. Matt Duran coming the other way. A lot of room to run. Still on his feet. Keeps his feet, and bangs it down to about the 5-yard line.
Duran returns the ball all the way to the 7-yard line.
So the Gators on third down elect to go for something big. The ball was well thrown, but way over the head of Kevin Flatman, the intended receiver. And Duran brings it all the way back to the 5. First and goal for the Wildcats now. They've got the I formation behind Cutler. They're going to give it to Nelson. Nelson will pick his way in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Eric Nelson, and the score 12-0 now. The hometown Gators find themselves on the wrong side of a 12-0 score here in the second quarter. Wildcats going for two now, see if they can't make up for the missed PAT. And they will find Duran 2 points. 14-0. Duran on the 2-point conversion puts the Wildcats up. We'll be back on Amateur Sports Video. Jacques Malot now on to do the kicking for the Wildcats. The kick is good. And out of the end zone. I wonder if he put it through the uprights, if he can score that way. Anyway, the Gators now back on their heels a little bit as they're finding themselves outgunned here by the Wildcats. They're down 14-0. Kinzer back, wants to pass, trying to set up a screen. That one is broken up and then bounced to a receiver. And I believe it's, wait a minute now. That actually should be a penalty because, well, the ball was tipped. Number 72, Fred Stoltz, one of the offensive linemen, looked up, saw the ball coming his way. And, of course, those guys don't see the ball much. But loss of 3 anyway. And that might explain why those guys don't see the ball much, because they don't run very well once they do. Kinzer with I formation behind him. Kinzer play action. Kinzer's going to get hit and hit hard. Robert Wunderlich coming from the outside very aggressively, and he got back there. So 3rd and 17 for the Gators. And right now, that might as well be about a mile because the Gators have not shown much offensive prowess so far early, as they've really been back on their heels as the Wildcats have just come after them. Long count by Kinzer. One back. He's going to keep it on the quarterback draw, and he's going to get hit and tackled. That's Jeff Flora, number 5, coming in to make the tackle. And that'll bring up 4th down. So Pyatt and Duran will wait at about the 40-yard line. The punt will happen out of the end zone. Punts away. Low line driver, though. Be handled by Pyatt. Pyatt heads up the sideline. Pyatt's got room to run. Pyatt turns on the Jets. More room to run. Cannot run, however, past number 27, Wayne Rousseau. But once again, Pyatt puts the Wildcats in great field position as they'll have a 1st down and 10 at the 13-yard line. So 1st down and 10 at the Gator 13 for Cutlip and the Wildcats.
What are you doing?
Nelson goes in motion. Krako the lone back now. 4 people in the pattern. Cutlip going up top. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown number 89. And that is Craighead. Oh, no, checked it. That's John LaRanger. And he was wide open from the tight end position. Man, was he wide open. Blown coverage by the Gators as the Wildcats pouring it on now. 20-0. We're in the second quarter here in Broomfield. Jacques Malot now on to attempt to add insult to injury by adding another point here. Wildcats do that jumping around thing on the PAT. Gators jump. Going to move it half the distance. And the Wildcats now will attempt to go for 2. Motion for Cutlip. Cutlip has his snap, going to hand it off to Nelson. Nelson will get in easily. 22 goose egg. A West on top here in the second quarter. We'll be back on Amateur Sports Video with more Wildcat football.
Forsyth, Sharp, and Engler back for the Gators.
Forsyth, Sharp, and Englert back for the Stanley Lake Gators. And they are definitely need to get a big return here, something going. As Malo will put it to Sharp at the 10. Sharp heads upfield, has some room to run, and boy, does he get hit hard. Number 51, Jake Oberman, slowed him down just enough for Ryan Campbell to come up and put a big old hit on him. And Sharp comes limping off the field a little bit. Kinzer running option. Kinzer getting tackled.
Kinzer with the carry off the left side.
Wunderlich on the tackle. No, check that there's 79. David Borcher over there on that tackle. Kinzer under center again. Second down now. Kinzer wants to pass. Rolling. Now he fires. Has a man. Throws it at the feet of number 20. Mike Walker, and that falls incomplete. That'll bring up a third down now for the Gators. Kinzer, 3rd and 8 with the I formation behind him. Wides, top and bottom. Kinzer's going to try and run it. Kinzer's going to get hit again by Borcher. And again, number 95, Adam Ulrich. Good pressure up the gut that time. Whistles now as the Gators the Wildcats want timeout.
The Florida Gators meeting the LSU Tigers later this afternoon.
So there's a look at some of the A West faithful who made the trip up here to Broomfield on a windy Saturday afternoon in October. And actually pretty good crowd. They filled the entire visiting stands almost across the way. And why not when your team's playing as good a football as the Wildcats have been lately? It's pretty, not too many things you'd rather do on a Saturday afternoon than watch a high school game. And the Wildcats now on top 22-0, and the Gators have to punt it away again. Snap is good. Gets it away. Out of bounds. Boy, shanked it off the foot. Good pressure by the Wildcats that time. Wildcat ball, 1st down and 10. I formation behind Cutlip. Bring Nelson in motion. Cutlip wants to pass. Cutlip is trying to set up the screen, coming back to Krako. That time nicely done by number 85 for the Gators, Randy Roberts. And he didn't buy the screen at all. So that'll bring up 2nd and 15 as the Wildcats lose 5 on that down. And that's what the Gators need to do, just keep making plays and chipping away at the A West Wildcats. The Wildcats now up 22-0. Looking for more. 2nd and 15 coming up. Cutlip with the I formation behind him. Nelson in motion. Cutlip back, looking to pass. Good protection this time. Now it breaks down a bit. Trying to head upfield. We'll just tuck it up and get out of bounds. Flag on the play, and unfortunately that's usually where you see holding. When the quarterback has to break that pocket, that is the call. Wildcats guilty of the hold. Cutlip this time wants to pass, kind of sidearm it out to Duran. Duran picks up a positive yardage there, about 10 yards or so. Duran had 28 receptions for 492 yards coming into the ball game. He scored 4 times. He and Pyatt together are responsible for about 56 receptions and over 1,000 yards of offense and 11 touchdowns. So he and Duran have been very productive. Pyatt and Duran have been very productive for the Wildcats so far this season. Nelson will be the lone back behind Cutlip. 4 wide receivers in the pattern for Cutlip. Cutlip back, wants to pass. He has some time, fires across the middle. Almost picked off. The intended receiver was Duran. Almost picked off by number 11, Brandon Bauman. And then Bauman comes up not happy with himself. Englert will go back deep for the Gators as Slanky will do the punting. Slanky. Englert will call for the fair catch at the 5-yard line. So the Gators not able to catch a break. They get the ball back, but they get it on their own 5-yard line. And Kinzer ready to work now as he settles under center, hands it off to Sharp. Oh, my. Wow. Number 56, Palmer. Or check that, Campbell, Ryan Campbell. Really came in there and put a good lick on the running back. So Kinzer now on second down and a bunch. He's got about 13 he needs back now. Kinzer will try and keep it. Not much there. Again, good, active defensive line play by Dan Mayer and Palmer.
3 or 4 on the play.
Wildcats want to take timeout.
3rd and 6 from the 9-yard line.
3rd down, 6 yards to go at the 9 for the Gators. Gators want to pass. Kinzer avoids some pressure. Rolling. And now he's driven out of bounds by Flora at the 11. That'll bring up 4th down, and the Gators will have to punt again from deep in their own territory. Again, a line driver will bounce around. Pyatt will find the handle near midfield, heads up the sideline. Now he cuts it back. This time, better coverage by the Gators, as Pyatt only got about a 15-yard return. That was number 12 coming up, Eric Gist. So 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats. I formation behind Cutlip. You'll have 2 wides way out to the bottom of your screen. And Cutlip wants to pass. Cutlip's going up that way. Cutlip's got a man. It's going to be just off the fingertips of Junu Phillips. Boy, did he have Phillips open, though. So there's a look in the trenches of what it's like to play along the offensive and defensive fronts. As Cutlip on 2nd down and 10 now. Going to the air again, and he throws it too high for Duran. So we have 3rd down coming up now for the Wildcats. Cutlip back. He's under pressure this time. Bounces away from some pressure. Still on his feet. Can you believe this? And finally goes down, but not until 3 or 4 different guys hit him. Wow. So the Gators will get a little pumped up about that, but really some sloppy tackling. Adam Solanke will do the punting. And it will carry into the end zone. Another nice punt by Solanke. Gators have the ball. 1st down and 10 at their own 20. Gators with the I formation now, ready to go to work. Kinzer has a snap, going to hand it off to the first man, the I back, excuse me. And that's number 31, Chris DiGiacomo.
Check 2 on the point. 2nd 8 for Stanley.
Kinzer ready to go to work again. We're in the 2nd quarter. A-West on top, 22-0 over the Gators. Kinzer rolling out. Kinzer looking. Going to run out of room. And then just for good measure, he'll get hit as he goes out of bounds. So let's call it 3rd and 7. Kinzer takes a look at the A-West defense. Waits on the snap. He's got it. Now he fires. He's got a man. Almost a nice catch for number 20, Mike Walker, but he's not able to hold on. And Walker, the Gators, will have to punt it away. Pyatt heads up the sideline again. This time better coverage by the Gators, but not much better tackling, as Pyatt, after the initial contact, is able to add 10 more yards or so. So first down and 10 for the Wildcats. They're going to bring trips to the bottom of your screen. Cutlip's going to swing it out to Duran. Duran's got some blockers. Duran will be tackled by number 11, Yeast. And I'll check that, Brandon Bauman. And actually what they were trying to do was get Duran and then have the receiver screening for him. It's a fairly complicated play to see in high school. You definitely get the feeling that the Wildcats aren't afraid to try too much on offense. This time they're going to set the screen up to Nelson. Nelson runs away from the pursuit. Nelson up the sideline. He goes first down and more as he gets ahead for about 5 yards beyond the first down marker. First down and 10, A-West now on the move. Again, they lead 22-0. And as we get ready for this snap, we'll remind you folks that the Amateur Sports Video MVPs on offense and defense will be announced at the end of the game. Cutlip wants to pass. Cutlip looking up top. He's got a man, puts it up there for Duran. Duran not able to hold on. Bauman down there on the coverage, but Duran had the ball, but just not able to hold on. Second and 10 now for Cutlip and the Wildcats. Cutlip under pressure. Now he avoids it, steps away, and throws it. Caught? No. Phillips thought he got the ball cleanly. The officials say that it fell incomplete. So third and 10 for the Wildcats now. Cutlip under pressure, he fires, has a man, it's caught. No. Pyatt went high for it, not able to hold on though. And the cover by Englert down there was good, but Pyatt really had a shot at that ball, not able to hold on. The Wildcats going for it here, up by 22, why not? Cutlip back, wants to pass, has a man, it's too low for Brad Pyatt. So we will go to halftime. The Wildcats all over the hometown Stanley Lake Gators, 22-0. Back with second half action on Amateur Sports Video. Welcome back to Elizabeth Kennedy Stadium here in Broomfield, Colorado, where the visiting A-West Wildcats are taking it to the hometown Gators of Stanley Lake, 22-0. The good news for the Gators fans is that they will get the ball out to start the second half. The bad news is they really haven't been able to do anything with it once they get it. Malo, a big end-over-end kickoff, and will carry through. Wow. And yeah, Jacques Malo, big kick that time. Bounced it off the upright. Of course, he's kind of got the wind going with him. Kinzer now will hand it off to Giacomo. And Giacomo will get ahead for a couple and get tackled by Palmer. Campbell make that, Ryan Campbell. Gators now on second down. They'll send two wide receivers up top, one to the bottom, I formation behind Kinzer. And they hand it off to Giacomo. This time, Giacomo tackled by Wunderlich as he picks up another 3 yards or so.
Very short. Less than a yard.
Third down and about a yard now for the Gators. And they need to pick this up. Kinzer now the I formation behind him. And Kinzer will hand it off to Giacomo. Nicely done on the defense. I think they stopped him. Ryan Campbell coming up again and putting a big hit on him. No. Wow, that was a pretty generous spot by the official. I really thought that Campbell stopped him short. Then Kinzer on first down, and he's going to keep it. Quarterback draw. Big gain. This time he gets tackled by Lucas. Chase Campbell make that. But he gets it out near midfield. So the Gators coming out fired up a little bit here to start the second half. And the Wildcats may be still in the locker room.
1-0, third period.
Kinzer will send wide, stop and bottom, and he'll have one back behind him. And Kinzer mixed up on the snap. Boy, he gets thrilled as he hands it off to Giacomo. No, make that number 40. Jeremy Bernhassen. No gain on first, second down and 10 coming up now. Kinzer now on second down, ready to go to work, and he will run option, this time coming back, not much there. Got to the end of the line and he found big number 98, Dan Mayer over there.
Dan Mayer, on the tackle for the Wildcats, brings up a 3rd and 8 for the Gators.
Mayer has 6 sacks on the year. Kinzer now third down and about 9. Kinzer wants to pass. He steps up. He fires. He's got a man. Falls incomplete, however.
Kinzer's pass.
Trying to go to Walker. But 4th down now, and the Gators have to punt it away.
Right there, back receive for the Wildcats.
Snap over the head of the Gators. Better get to it. And he's going to try and get it away. No, he's going to try and run. And the Gators are going to give the ball up to the Wildcats deep in their own end. Mayer and Flora on the tackle that time of number 27, the punter, Wayne Rousseau. So Wildcats first down at 10. Cutler hands it off to Nelson. Nelson steps ahead.
Eric Nelson off the left side, picks up about 3 on the play.
So the Wildcats shuffle some personnel in on second down now. Second down and let's call it 8. Cutler will break the huddle and bring up the Wildcats. He'll send wides top and bottom and keep one man in the backfield with him. Cutler will hand it off to Nelson. Nelson trying to get outside. Nelson makes a nice move. And then wrapped up from behind by Rousseau. Picks up about 4 yards, 5 yards.
Pick up a 4, we'll bring up a 3rd and 4 situation for the Wildcats.
So the Wildcats need 4 yards here to get a fresh set of downs to work with. They lead 22-0. Cutler play action, rolling out, fires, has a man, intercepted, coming back the other way. Gators pick that one off. Brandon Bauman picks it off, and coming the other way are the Gators now. So the first big turnover for the Gators. And let's see what they can do with it, as they will have the ball 1st down and 10 in their own territory. But they do have the ball back. This is a pitch from Kinzer outside to number 30. Giacomo. 31 make that. He is tackled by Palmer. Picks up 4 now. The Gators got a little momentum maybe going now, as they try and climb back in this ball game, as they trail 22-0. Kinzer on the handoff again to Giacomo. Giacomo shoots ahead for a couple, not much. We're in the 3rd quarter in Broomfield, and the Wildcats on top 22-0. And of course, Amateur Sports Video bringing you all the action. Eric Robinson, the executive producer, and also behind the camera today of Amateur Sports Video. And I'm Matt Cook bringing you the play-by-play, as the Gators on the move a little bit now. 3rd down though. High formation behind Kinzer, and whistles. Let's see who moved. There are the Stanley Lake cheerleaders. And the bleachers over here, if they get rocking too much, might just crumple. And they are really moving in the wind, too, as well. So 3rd down and about 6 for the Gators. Kinzer has the snap. He's back. He wants to pass. He fires as a man downfield. It's caught. Jump ball number 8. Big gain for the Gators. He's going to go. Kevin Clapman. And he gets driven out of bounds at just about the 1-yard line by Lucas. Let's see, Clapham was hurt. He was out at the 1. So Clapham gets it down to the A West 1 and goes off the field a little bit hurt. Hope he's all right. We'll see what we can find out about that. As Giacomo will carry it in for the touchdown. No, they're saying they stopped him short. They do. They say the Wildcats come up and stop him. So 2nd and goal now at about the 1-yard line for the Gators. Giacomo under center now. Kinzer under center. Giacomo, the I-back. And the Giacomo will get the call again. Now they get the touchdown. So the Gators on the board, 22-6 here in the 3rd quarter.
4:27 left in the 3rd. 22-6.
go for two. Giacomo the Eye back with number 40, Jeremy Bernhassen. And Kinzer will go up top. He was trying to go for two on the pass, did not get it. Duran on the coverage of number 22, Brett Petkovic. So 22-6 is your score here in the third quarter. Gators on the board, but now they have to give the ball back to the Wildcats.
Eric Nelson and Brad Mine back to receive for Nevada West.
End over end kick, not particularly long. Will be handled by Pyatt. He comes upfield, has some blocks, turns it on, moves, and bangs out near the 40-yard line to, let's call it the 38.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play, though. Hold everything. So the Wildcats guilty of the penalty, and that'll move them back. Cutler back. He wants to pass, avoids the pressure. He fires downfield. He has a man. It's picked now again, though. Now the ball's popped around. It's loose. Now it's picked up again. Gators still have it. And I tell you what, that is an unusual play. Flags all over the place. And Gators should get the ball back. So the Gators guilty of the personal foul. That'll move it back, but they do get the ball. They are in the ball game. And now the ball is on the ground, and the Wildcats get it back. So apparently nobody wants the football, as both teams are treating it like a Kleenex. And as soon as they touch it, getting rid of it and using it. I mean, ball just all over the place. So let's see what the Wildcats can do now if they can take better care of the rock here. They're on top 22-6 in the third quarter. Amateur Sports Video bringing you Wildcat football 1997. Cutlip hands it off to Nelson. Nelson with a big gain, big surge. Nice job running right behind number 65, Eric Guthrie. Guthrie had a good block to spring Nelson, and Nelson also made his own hole a little bit. Cutler brings him up, I formation, wide, top and bottom. Going to hand it off to Nelson. Nelson runs it ahead. Nelson a big gain. Goodbye. Eric Nelson, touchdown.
Carry for number 22, Eric Nelson. In for the touchdown. There's a flag on the play.
There's a flag, though. Let's see. And this one might be coming back.
Bring back the ball.
So that nice touchdown run wiped out by a holding call. 2nd and 15 for the Wildcats now. Cutlip under pressure. He's hit hard. Coming right up the middle, number 34, Mike Raines. And now it will be even a bigger third down, because now it's third down and about 22.
48-yard line.
Here come the Wildcats now on third down and a bunch. Gators bring their guys up like they're coming on blitz. Cutlip back. He wants to pass under pressure again. Cutlip throws it away, but boy, was he hit hard again. And Cutlip is on the carpet still. Cutlip is hurt.
Back return for Stanley.
So Cutlip goes off. Solanke will do the punting. Snap is good. Slanky gets it away. And it will roll into the, oh my, almost in. Craco almost got down there to keep it out of the end zone. It will not. Gators first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Kinzer hands it off up the middle to DeGiacomo. Not much there.
Kinzer gives to DeGiacomo. Pick up a 1, brings up a 2nd 9 situation.
The sun going in and out of the clouds there. All of a sudden it is very bright on the field again. 2nd and 9 now for the Gators. Kinzer will break the huddle and bring him up as soon as he gets the play from the sidelines. Kinzer takes a look at the D, settles under center. He's going to roll away for some pressure. Rolling. Will not get away from it this time. Number 98, Dan Mayer. And also Palmer in there.
Dan Mayer. Robert Wonderlick.
So they'll drop Kinzer for a big loss. Now it's 3rd down and about 14. Gators will stretch the field a little bit now. 3 wides in the pattern. And Kinzer will run quarterback draw and nothing doing. Nicely thought out, nicely executed by Jason Lucas as he stayed home and wasn't buying the play fake there. And that will make the Gators have to punt it away.
Back to receive.
Snap is good. Rousseau punts it away. It will bounce and roll a west way a little bit. And it's finally dumped down by the Gators. So a new quarterback for the Wildcats. And that is number 12. No. We're going to the 4th quarter. A West on top, 22-6. New quarterback Derek Calvary. And he will hand it off to Nelson. Nelson will drive it ahead for a couple near the 40. Hyatt brings the play in now. And Calaveri will relay it to his offensive teammates, break the huddle, and here they come. High formation behind Cavalry. And play action rolling out. He fires. He's got a man. It's caught. That's number 89, Loringer.
He's pushed out at about the 33-yard line.
So the Loringer reception good for near first down yardage.
Bring up 4th and a long yard for Battle West.
Wildcats will take time out and talk things over before they go on 4th and 1.
Let's play the contest. All right, West. Wildcats.
So the Gators talk things over, or the Wildcats talk things over. They think they've got it. Quarterback keeper. And Cavallari keeps it. And that should be good for the first. So Cavallari comes in, number 11, a junior, 6 foot even, 162. And he replaces Cutlip. So the A West Wildcat faithful getting a look at the future of Wildcat football. As Cavallari in there to direct the Wildcats, who are leading 22-6. Duran runs it. Duran ahead.
Mike Duran, quick off the left side, picks up about 3.
And Mike Duran that time picks up a good gain. Of course, Mike's brother Matt is a defensive back at Cornell. And apparently his parents, Gary and Judy, just made a trip back east to see him play a little bit. And report that he's doing quite nicely. So the Duran's definitely a football family, because Gary Duran is one of the big reasons, as well as all the Arvada West football boosters, that we are available to be out here, and we're happy to be working with those folks and bringing you Wildcat football 1997. Cavallari now on 2nd down and 5. He goes, he fires, he's got a man, that's Loringer again. Loringer up the sidelines he goes. So that Cavallari Loringer duo starting to pay big dividends.
10 from the 15-yard line.
Would you come over? Yeah.
First down and not a goal situation. They actually could pick up a first down right at about the half-yard line for the Wildcats. But they're definitely knocking on the Stanley Lake door again, looking for more. Cavallari hands it off to Nelson. Nelson, lots of room to run. Nelson will get in. Touchdown.
Get off the left side. Number 22, Eric Nelson, for the touchdown for Arvada West.
So,
First. Makes the score Arvada West 28, Stanley Lake 6 with 9:48 to play in the contest. Shot Malo on for the extra point.
Malo on to kick it now as Nelson has put the Wildcats up 28-6. And it's good. The Wildcats take a 29-6 lead over the Stanley Lake Gators.
Forsythe, Sharp, Engler, back to receive for Stanley Lake.
And the ball will be kicked out of bounds. That's a procedure call.
35-yard line as the win continues at Brookfield Stadium. 9:48 to play.
Kinzer going up on top over the head of just about everybody. As you hear the editorial comments of Eric Robinson as he tries his hand at prognostication on what the Gators might run next. Kinzer roaming around, and now he's going to be sacked by Mayer.
Kinzer runs up the middle for a couple of yards. Defensive stop by Ross Morales and Robert Wonderland. Third and 8 from the 37 for Stanley Lake.
Kinzer back to pass, and he's going to get swarmed under. Ryan Palmer coming in. Mayer flushed him out of the pocket.
Defensive stop made by number 50, Ryan Palmer. Stanley Lake.
snap is bobbled. Low kick to Pyatt. Pyatt heads upfield. Pyatt trying to get to the sideline. And then Pyatt gets ridden out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Nelson hands the ball, but the ball comes loose, popping around. You know, I think A. West actually got that back. Man, been some weird bounces of the ball in this one, as things have just been going every which way but loose.
Take it for 1.
Calavari hands it off to Nelson. Nelson gets ahead for about 3 yards. Bring up 3rd and 5 now.
Pick up about 4 on the play. Bring up a 3rd, 4 situation for our right left on the 35-yard line.
Nelson with the ball again. Nelson slips but keeps his feet and actually picks up first down yardage. Nice run by keeping his feet and heading upfield.
First down, our left ball. 42-yard line.
That run by Nelson, good for the first down. Wildcats first down and 10 now. And Calavari trying to go again to Loringer.
For number 89, Loringer called incomplete.
Not able to get there, though. High formation for the Wildcats as the Gators guilty of illegal procedure. Snap bobbled. So Cavalieri on the snap, not able to get it cleanly. So Wildcats on top 28-6 now. 29-6 make that. Now he resets on the other side. And Nelson with the carry. Nelson to the corner. Nelson for the first down. And he picks up good positive yardage again and another first down. Pitch late to Duran. Duran keeps it, though, and Duran gets out near first down yardage. So the Wildcats doing just what they need to do, running the ball, moving the sticks, and keeping the clock going.
Pitch to Duran. Pickup of about 7 on the play. Fourth and 10 situation.
So Solanke will have to come on and punt it. I said Duran had near first down, but I was looking at the wrong markers. And this one is handled by Englert. Englert heading upfield. Englert avoids one tackler, will not avoid Jeff Flora, though.
On the return, pick up about 6. First and 10, Stanley ball. 37 yards.
Craco running down so hard, he ran right out of his helmet on that coverage. He'll be all right, though. So the Gators first down and 10 now. So Kinzer runs it for about a yard. Not much there, though. Kinzer running around, avoiding the pressure, heads upfield, almost picks up. He does pick up the first down. So Kinzer does a nice job of running around.
For their job as managers for the Stanley Gators.
Kinzer on first down, high formation behind him, splits top and wide. I mean, top and split outs wide, top and bottom.
Kinzer with the give to DeGiacomo.
DeGiacomo carries it ahead for about 2 yards.
Pickup of about 2 on the play. Ball just short of the equator.
Ball right at midfield, second down now. Kinzer back to pass. Kinzer under pressure. Kinzer's going to go down again. Dan Mayer on another big sack. And now the Gators want to take time out to talk things over. Kinzer back. He wants to pass. He's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Flora was the only person in the area. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Gators are going to have to punt again. Well, Stanley Lake actually is not going to punt. They're going to go for it. 4th and 15. They've got a bunch. They trail 29-6. Kinzer going up top. He's got a man down there. Jump ball going to be picked off, though, by number 10, Chase Campbell. And Campbell picks off the ball coming the other way now. So the Wildcats have the ball first down and 10 at their own 31. Calaveri in to hand it off. And that's Chet Bennett's, I believe, number 26. That was number 36, Chad Jones, not number 26, Bennett, who carried that ball. And Calaveri waits for the play. Calaveri pitches it late to number 36, Chad Jones. That's right, and he loses his footing and goes down.
Taken down, loss of 2 on the play. Loss of about 4 on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 14 situation from the 27-yard line.
3rd and 14 now. So Solanke will be on to punt it now for the Wildcats as they're not able to convert it. That ball will go out of bounds up near midfield. That's where the Gators will take over. First down and 10 for the Stanley Lake Gators. Kinzer under center takes a look at the Arvada West D, and he swings it out to Englert. Englert picks up near first down, and then he's swarmed under. The Gators hustle now as clock is running against them. Second down and about 4. Kinzer has the ball. Now he's got it. Spikes it down. So only about 37 seconds to go in the ball game, as you heard. Gators trying to get something going here. And this time they swing it out to the sidelines. That's good for the first down. We can tell you now that our defensive MVP, number 98, Dan Mayer. Mayer had a big game, a bunch of sacks, and really very aggressive all night long. As the Gators here again hand off up the middle, trying to get the first down. And actually, A. West gets the ball back on the fumble, and that's typical of the way it's gone for the Gators today. So the Wildcats just need to run the ball out, stop the clock here. And Craco will get the carry, and he'll carry it ahead. And then on the offensive side, I think we're going to go with tight end number 89, John LaRanger. And LaRanger, I really thought, did a nice job. They haven't used the tight end much to this point in the season. And when he did get his opportunities today, made some big efforts. And especially I liked the fact that when Calaveri came into the ball game, LaRanger was a consistent target for him. So congratulations to those two guys. Dan Mayer is our defensive MVP, and John LaRanger, our offensive MVP. So this is the final then, 29-6. The Wildcats paced the Stanley Lake Gators on a windy Saturday afternoon in Broomfield. And unfortunately for the Wildcats, now we have to go and evaluate that injury of Cutlets and see how bad it is and see what exactly is wrong. And then we take a look at the rest of the season. And for the Gators, they maybe start now thinking about what's going to happen next year and in the off season. So for Eric Robinson, I'm Matt Cook. This has been Amateur Sports Video production of Wildcat Football. Wildcats win it 29-6.
Well, when you get to the